This is in no way my attempt to justify my comic book obsession. And this story, I really like. Artwork, the storytelling. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Pull List. My name is Travis. Let's talk about Doctor Strange. The teaser trailer for Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange dropped on Tuesday, and teaser trailer? Really? It's over 2 minutes long. Aren't teaser trailers like 30 seconds or something? Whatever. And it looks great. I actually had to watch it about 2 or 3 times because it's very different than any other Marvel superhero trailer that they've put out. We know that it's an origin story. Stephen Strange, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, is an egotistical neurosurgeon who gets in a very bad car accident, and we see glimpses of this in the trailer. He does some soul searching and finds a mystical figure known as the Ancient One, played by Tilda Swinton. And the trailer touches on the fact that there are different universes, different dimensions, which is in line with Marvel Comics, where there's a multiverse, and some characters are able to jump from one universe to the next. And it will be a much different brand of Marvel movie because there is magic. Straight up magic in a Marvel movie. Guardians of the Galaxy and Ant-Man may have been risky movies for Marvel due to their characters, but all of the movies thus far have been grounded in some sort of realism. Thor isn't a god, he's actually an alien. Rocket is the result of a cybernetics experiment. Stephen Strange uses magic. Just straight up magic, no science, magic. In the Marvel Comics universe, Reed Richards, one of the most brilliant men in the world, admits to having a poor understanding of magic, saying that it's a form of other dimensional science that he doesn't understand. Yet. The thing about this trailer is, for being Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Stephen Strange, he does no magic through the entire thing. The closest we get is that astral projection, and even then it's activated by Tilda Swinton. It's clear that Marvel wanted to show that this movie is very different than the person who suits up and goes out to beat the bad guys superhero movies that they've been churning out. The trailer is nearly devoid of all superhero stuff. We know that he becomes a master of the mystic arts. He doesn't do any magic in the trailer. The only glimpse of his costume we get is right there at the end, and it's just a little bit of his cape. But as for the story, it seems that the trailer is setting up the same exact origin story from the comics back in 1963, which is great. Talented neurosurgeon gets into a crippling car accident, loses the use of his hands, goes to find someone who can cure him, finds the Ancient One, becomes one of the students of the Ancient One, becomes a master of the mystic arts. Sound familiar? That's his origin story from the 1960s. The only big difference that I'm seeing between the comics and the trailer is that the Ancient One in the comics is an old man, and in the trailer, it's a bald Tilda Swinton, but she looks great. It's an origin story, and it needs to set up its own corner of the Marvel Universe before it can corroborate with any other Marvel movies. Guardians of the Galaxy had to do the same exact thing. Doctor Strange is set to be released November 4th, and I, for one, am very excited. I'm a big Benedict Cumberbatch fan, and when I heard that he was cast as Stephen Strange, I couldn't think of anybody more perfect for the role. If you're not at all familiar with Doctor Strange, I would definitely recommend reading some of the stories from the 60s, from the 80s, and Brian Michael Bendis' Illuminati series, where they work behind the scenes of the Marvel Universe. That's really interesting too. In the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on the Doctor Strange trailer or Benedict Cumberbatch, or if you're a fan of Doctor Strange, just anything Doctor Strange. I want to hear your thoughts. That's it for this episode of The Pull List. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for fueling my comic book obsession, and you will see me soon.